Once upon a time, there was a kind girl named Cinderella. All of the animals loved her, especially two mice named Gus and Jack. They would do anything for the girl they called Cinderella. Cinderella lived with her stepmother and her two stepsisters. They are Anastasia and Drizella. Unfortunately, they treated her badly. They were making her work all day, such as cooking, cleaning home, washing clothes, and many more. Her stepmother, Lady Tremaine, was a cruel woman. She was jealous with Cinderella's charm and beauty. One day, a messenger arrived with a special invitation. There was going to be a royal ball at the palace. The king wanted his son to find a bride. Every young woman in the kingdom was invited, including Cinderella. Cinderella was very excited about the ball. In the attic, she found her birth mother's old dress. However, Lady Tremaine didn't want Cinderella to go to the ball. She wanted the prince to meet Anastasia and Drizella only. Maybe he would marry one of them. That's why the stepmother kept Cinderella busy with many chores to do. While Cinderella was working, the mice and the birds helped Cinderella to fix her dress. Working together, they turned a special dress into a fabulous gown. And when Cinderella saw the dress, she was very happy. Now she could go to the ball. "Oh, thank you," said Cinderella happily. After that, the stepmother and the stepsisters saw Cinderella's dress, and they got very angry. "Cinderella, what are you wearing?" asked stepmother. "Oh, it's my mother's old dress," answered Cinderella. "Oh, Mommy, Cinderella wants to go to the ball with the ugly dress," Anastasia mocked to her. Then after that, the stepmother ripped her dress. Now Cinderella could not go to the ball. After that, Cinderella ran away to the garden to cry. Suddenly, her fairy godmother appeared. With a wave of her hand, she turned a pumpkin into an elegant carriage and a few mice into horses. Now Cinderella could go to the ball, but her dress still ruined. And then, boopity boopity boo, her fairy godmother waved her wand again. And now Cinderella was wearing a beautiful dress with sparkling glass slippers. "Oh, it's so beautiful. Thank you so much, fairy godmother," said Cinderella. "Now you can go to the ball, but you have to remember the spell will not last so long. When the bell of the midnight rings, the spell will be broken, and everything will be back to what it was before," said fairy godmother. "Midnight, that's more than enough time," answered Cinderella. After that, Cinderella went to the palace with her carriage. At the ball, Prince Charming could not take his eyes off Cinderella, and he asked Cinderella to dance with him. After the orchestra played, the prince started to dance with the gorgeous girl whose name he still didn't know. Not longer after that, the bell of the midnight rings. "Oh, I'm so sorry, I have to go now," said Cinderella in a hurry. "Hey, come back!" called the prince. "I don't even know your name." As Cinderella gone, one of her slippers came off. The next day, the prince sent the Grand Duke to find a girl who will fit with the slipper. Lady Tremaine locked Cinderella in the attic. However, Cinderella's mice friend freed her. Lady Tremaine tripped the Grand Duke, so the glass slipper shattered. But Cinderella still have the other one in her pocket. And it fit. Not longer after that, Prince Charming and Cinderella were married. Everyone rejoiced. With a full of joy, Cinderella and Prince Charming lived happily ever and after.